The Roman Empire, which spanned over 1,000 years from the founding of the Republic in 509 BCE to the fall of the Western Empire in 476 CE, was one of the most powerful and influential civilizations in world history. Rome left a colossal legacy that still shapes modern governance, architecture, engineering, law, culture, and language. From its modest beginnings as a small city-state on the Italian Peninsula to its height as the vast empire stretching across Europe, Africa, and Asia, the Roman Empire's imprint on the world is both enduring and widespread. How did a small republic rise to dominate the Mediterranean and beyond? And more importantly, what is the enduring legacy that continues to affect our world today? Rome's journey began in 509 BCE, when the Romans overthrew their last king and established the Roman Republic, a government built on principles of checks and balances, separation of powers, and rule of law. The structure of the Roman Republic became a model for many modern democracies, particularly the United States. The Senate, composed of Rome's elite, made major decisions on foreign policy and military matters, while the popular assemblies allowed citizens to vote on important issues. These early forms of representative governance laid the groundwork for modern democratic institutions. The Republic saw figures like Cicero, who extolled the virtues of republicanism and the rights of citizens, and Julius Caesar, whose rise and eventual dictatorship led to the end of the Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire. The system of Roman law, which was codified in the 12 Tables around 450 BCE, became another lasting contribution. Roman legal principles, such as innocent until proven guilty and equality before the law, were foundational to the legal systems of many modern nations. The Romans were master builders, and their feats of engineering remain unmatched in many ways. The Roman Empire was bound together by an extensive network of roads, famously summarized by the phrase, "All roads lead to Rome." Roman roads not only facilitated rapid military movement, but also enabled the growth of commerce and communication throughout the empire. Another iconic Roman innovation was the aqueduct. These structures transported fresh water from distant sources into cities, providing for public baths, fountains, and private households. The aqueducts were not only practical, but also demonstrated Rome's ability to harness nature for the benefit of its people. The Pont du Gard in France and the Aqua Claudia in Rome are prime examples of Roman engineering genius. Roman architecture, too, reflected the empire's grandeur. The Colosseum, built under Emperor Vespasian in the 1st century CE, remains one of the greatest symbols of Roman architectural and engineering prowess. This massive amphitheater could hold up to 50,000 spectators and featured an intricate system of underground tunnels and elevators to facilitate gladiatorial games. Rome's use of concrete and the development of the arch allowed for larger and more durable structures that have stood the test of time. Rome's military was the backbone of its expansion and dominance. The Roman legions, highly trained and disciplined, were known for their strategic prowess and adaptability. Rome's military strategies laid the foundation for modern warfare tactics. The Romans also introduced the concept of Pax Romana, Roman peace, a period from 27 BCE to 180 CE when the empire experienced relative peace and stability. This era of prosperity allowed for cultural exchange, trade, and the flourishing of arts and architecture across the empire. Roman military expansion not only brought wealth, but also introduced Roman culture, law, and governance to conquered peoples. The empire stretched from Britain in the west to Mesopotamia in the east, from the Sahara Desert in the south to the Rhine and Danube rivers in the north. One of the most profound legacies of the Roman Empire is its language. Latin, the official language of the Roman Empire, became the foundation of the Romance languages: Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, and Romanian. Latin also served as the language of scholarship, science, and law in Europe for centuries after the fall of the Western Roman Empire. Roman literature, philosophy, and arts were heavily influenced by the Greeks, but the Romans created a unique cultural legacy of their own. Writers such as Virgil, with his epic poem The Aeneid, Ovid, known for metamorphoses, and Seneca, with his Stoic philosophies, continue to influence literature and philosophy today. Roman mosaics, frescoes, and sculptures captured the grandeur of Roman life, the achievements of emperors, and the valor of warriors. Rome's religious transformation is one of the most dramatic legacies of the empire. Initially, the Romans practiced a polytheistic religion, worshipping a pantheon of gods similar to the Greeks, with Jupiter, Mars, and Venus among the most prominent. However, by the 4th century CE, Christianity, which had begun as a small sect in the Roman province of Judea, became the dominant religion of the empire. In 313 CE, Emperor Constantine issued the Edict of Milan, granting religious tolerance to Christians, and later converted to Christianity himself. Under Theodosius III, Christianity became the official state religion of the Roman Empire. This shift laid the groundwork for the spread of Christianity throughout Europe, shaping the religious landscape for centuries to come. The decline and eventual fall of the Western Roman Empire in 476 CE is one of the most analyzed events in history. Historians point to a multitude of causes, including political instability, economic troubles, military overextension, and the invasions of Germanic tribes like the Visigoths and Vandals. While the Eastern Roman Empire, or Byzantine Empire, would continue to thrive for another 1,000 years, the fall of the West marked the end of the ancient Roman world and the beginning of the Middle Ages in Europe. However, the cultural, legal, and architectural contributions of Rome continued to influence the societies that emerged from the empire's ashes. The legacy of the Roman Empire is deeply woven into the fabric of the modern world. Many modern governments, including that of the United States, are modeled after the Roman Republic. The Roman concepts of citizenship, law, and justice still form the backbone of legal systems around the world. The Roman alphabet is used in many languages, and the Gregorian calendar, which evolved from the Julian calendar established by Julius Caesar, is the calendar used globally today.